Hey y'all, good morning. It's a little early this morning. It's about 5:30. Right now I figure I'd do something a little different today. I really want to get done as early as I can because I want to spend some family time. My family, we're going to go enjoy the pool later this afternoon. So, or as early as I can, like I said, hopefully I'll be done around 1 at the latest so we can get up at the pool around 2 or so and spend a few hours at the pool and enjoy some good family time. My wife and kids, all of us will be up at the pool, neighborhood pool, hanging out and just enjoying pool time, that kind of thing. But anyway, yeah. So wasn't really sure if I was gonna do a video or not. I figured I'd just do a quick intro. It's like I said, it's about 5:30 right now. Just gonna go back in and get some breakfast. It actually feels really good, y'all. I think a cold front came through yesterday. Feels nice and crisp right now. Not cool enough to put the heat on in the truck, but still pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna get out, get going pretty soon, a little sooner than normal. Normally I wake up at 5:45, but like I said, I want to get home as soon as I can. So yeah, I've got probably about 8 yards to mow. I'm gonna spray a yard, and I may end up blowing out some gutters for a lady, just to get those things done and get home as soon as I can. Then I need to, like I said, I need to come home like we talked about in the video, and I appreciate all the comments. I need to change the oil out, my new laser. I'm gonna go ahead and run it. I'll probably put a couple hours on it today. Not a whole lot of mowing. I'm sure I'll put 2 or 3 hours at most on the mower. So yeah, I'm gonna change the oil out. I appreciate the comments, guys. I know I had a guy comment about changing it after about an hour or two. And I have heard that, by the way, and he mentioned the metal shavings in it and that kind of thing. I've heard that. And honestly, that may be smart. That may be the thing to do, but I've always just done about every 50 regardless and never had any issues. So yeah, y'all, appreciate the comment. I think Brian commented so that he does his every 10, was it 5 to 10 maybe? I can't remember. And Eddie said 20 to 50. So that makes me feel a little bit better, Eddie. Appreciate it. You said, 20 to 50. So like I said, I do every 50. And frankly, I've never had any issues, but honestly, the guy that commented about every 1 to 2 hours, with a new mower, kind of got me to thinking and that kind of thing. Hopefully, like I said, I've never had any issues or problems, waiting that long, but yeah, maybe I need to start doing it a little sooner, to be honest with you. Yeah, guys, hey, let's got a lot of good comments yesterday, about the employee situation and Matt, I'm not gonna lie, hit it home. I just read your comment earlier, Matt, when I woke up, and honestly, you were brutally honest. I think that's the best way to put it, and frankly, it's the truth. To be honest with you, in terms of the guys out here. And I'll be honest with you, I've had really good luck with college guys, because I live in Auburn, or close to Auburn. I live in Opelika, which is right beside Auburn. And over the years, I've had really good success with college guys. They tend to have a good head on their shoulders, and for the most part, the ones especially that have experience can do a good job. I had one guy that didn't really have a lot of experience, but he was so smart and driven and had a great work ethic. He's getting ready to be a doctor now. I think he's in school to be a doctor. But anyway, I was really fortunate with him. He's also the president of his fraternity, and he worked with me for a year or two, a couple summers, and did really well. So I've had good luck with college students in the past. And my main guy, like I mentioned before, he's been with me for years now, and frankly, he's done really good this year as far as being reliable and on time and showing up. But I just still have some issues. In years past, I mean, he's been, even when he's 33 now, but even in years past, some of the stories I could tell you about the experience I've had, dealing with him and just showing up on time and calling out sick, having headaches, saying he didn't sleep good, so he wouldn't show up an hour or two later, sometimes not to lunch, that kind of thing. I mean, yes, I could write a book on the the things I've had to deal with him, but luckily, and I give him credit, he's had a really good year this year. And of course, I think a lot of it has to do with me paying him a salary, and he's already used all his sick days that I gave him sick days, paid sick days, and he's already used all of them. So he knows if he starts missing, I'll be deducting money from his salary pay, that kind of thing. So yeah, I think that's actually kind of worked in my favor, especially right now when I really need them the most. Now in the wintertime, you really don't need guys as much, So when they don't show up, it doesn't really hurt you as much, that kind of thing. But yeah, Matt, I agree with you. And I've actually looked into or talked or thought about the whole work visa thing. I'm just not sure about it. I need to look into it more and just see if it's something worth exploring, so to speak, as far as the work visas. I know there are companies around here that do that, and it is something I'm thinking about looking into, especially once I get a shop and stuff like that. That's my next step in my business. But yeah, y'all, as far as today, like I said, I don't have a whole lot to do, and I actually had a Guatemalan guy that's scheduled to work with me, but he called me up yesterday and said something about having a party he wanted to go to. So, and he actually, honestly, guys, he worked with me last year, but him and the main guy didn't really get along very well, that kind of thing. And frankly, he wanted way too much money. He basically wanted $25 an hour just to ride around the truck, and obviously that's too much. So yeah, I was having some issues with him. He thought he was way more valuable than he was, and needed way more money than it made sense to pay for somebody just to ride in a truck. So yeah, I ended up letting him go in the fall. But he's still a pretty good guy, that kind of thing, and he's a decent worker. So I asked him, but he said something about wanting to go to this party. So yeah, I'm gonna be by myself today. I'll get some good footage, guys, and we'll talk about some more things. I'm not really sure exactly what we'll talk about. We'll get into some things and talk about them, and hope you're having a great weekend so far, guys. And like I said, I'll get some good footage and talk to you later. Hey guys, about 8:30 now, 8:25, something like that. But anyway, just knocked out my second property. I want to talk about the two properties I just mowed when it comes to the timing and pricing. And after that, we'll talk about the oil, the oil you use, and, go along with the oil talk yesterday, changing the oil out. I want to talk about a few other things involving changing the oil. But anyway, so I did ACE first, not my HOA, but my dealer. It took me 40 minutes, and I'm really out here booking it. I'm trying to get done. I'm really working hard. It took me 40 minutes to do ACE, and they paid me $50. Now, I know, honestly, for me, personally, if it's gonna take me that long, I should be charging more like 65 to 70. But with them being my dealer and all that kind of thing, I mean, I'm gonna give them a good deal, whatnot. Even though, honestly, I should be making more regardless, to be honest with you, based on the time it takes me. But yeah, so this one, First Baptist Church here in Auburn, downtown Auburn. I get 125, and it took me about an hour and 10 minutes. I did make a mistake, by the way. I forgot to blow a certain section off, so that's something you got to consider. If you get to going to where you're going way too fast, I mean, you are prone to make mistakes. So you got to consider that, guys. When you're out here really working hard, trying to go as fast as you can, you're more likely to make mistakes and that sort of thing. So anyway, yeah, so I made that mistake. I forgot to blow off a section. I was going around spraying weeds, and I noticed I didn't blow off a certain section, so I had to go back and blow that off. But yeah, 125, an hour and 10. Obviously, this is a property here that would greatly benefit having a helper, to edge and blow and all that kind of thing. So honestly, two guys, you get knocked out, close to 40, 45 minutes. But anyway, yeah. So I feel like I'm making pretty good here in terms of the money. Not so much at ACE. But yeah, that's just how it is. Sometimes guys with certain properties may not be making as much, but as long as it kind of balances out, there you go. But anyway, as far as the oil and Mike, the guy that commented yesterday about changing the oil out on a new mower after an hour or two, he mentioned using Redline oil. And I believe I've heard of that, but for me, I just use the castor oil. For my Kawasaki engines, I use the 20W50, and for the Kohler engines and my Walkers and Navigator, they have the Kohler engine, I use the 10W30. So curious what you use, guys. I've always been curious about the weights. I think the weights has more to do with the temperature, that kind of thing, as far as helping the engine out when it's cold or hot. I may be wrong on that, but I'm not really sure. But that's what they recommend me use Chandler at Ace, 20W50 for the Kawasaki and the 10W30 for the Kohler. And I've got the 4 Kawasaki engines, my exmarks obviously. So yeah, that's what I'll be using today. That's what I'll be using when I change it out. But I am curious about the Redline, and Eddie, Matt, Logan, some of you guys, let me know, Will, what oil type you use in these mowers. Mike, yeah, did bring up the Redline oil. Like I said, I'm not really familiar with that, but if it is really good, valuable oil, I think he said that he has a Kawasaki engine on his John Deere as well. So yeah, obviously with me having the Kawasaki's, maybe that's something I need to start doing, guys. But yeah, curious. The oil types you use, guys, the weights. The weights, does it really matter? I assume so, but I'm not really an expert when it comes to that. Let me know what you think, guys. And Mike, I appreciate you bringing that up about the Redline. I may start using that, although I've got a pretty big supply of the Castrol. So yeah, once I get done using the Castrol, I may switch over to the Redline oil that she's talking about. But y'all let me know on the oil, guys, in the comments. Let me know. I probably won't be getting a whole lot of footage today, guys, mainly just talk, oil change talk, that kind of thing. But let me know in the comments what you think, guys. Hope you're having a good day. Hey guys, I'm here knocking them out. It's about 10:20 right now, but anyway, I got some footage of me spraying the yard and obviously mowing this yard. I got some footage of me mowing the back. I was trying to blow all the debris to the wood line. That's why I was trying to get it all going in one direction and backing up, that kind of thing. But yeah, looks good. As you see, this is the one I started doing weekly recently. One good thing about working solo, at least you know things will get done right, and you ain't got to worry about fixing guys' job that they didn't do right, that kind of thing, which happens quite a bit, guys, out here. But yeah, y'all want to bring up a couple points. So the yard I sprayed, I'm using a chemical, a selective called Change Up. Extremely effective chemical this time of year. It will knock out pretty much any broadleaf and like your spurges, chamber bitter, any of those broadleaf types. Does a really good job knocking those weeds out, killing them for good. But anyway, yeah, thought I'd throw that out there. And let's see here. Yeah, like I said, this yard, I made sure to blow all the debris, the leaves to the wood line. So it's always good to have a yard with a wood line. Instead of worry about bagging it, I'll just take my big mower if there's a lot of leaves and just blow it to the woods, into the woods, that kind of thing, to really clean the yard off, make it look good. Guys, hope you're having a good day. I'll get some more footage and we'll have a closing statement later. guys, just made it back to the house about 1 o'clock right now. Finished up the last yard around 12:30. There I go ahead and drain the oil. So I got it draining nicely there. So I'll go ahead and get that changed out here in a minute. I could have went ahead and done a couple other yards, guys, but I just got to where I was just tired and a little bit tired, and really looking forward to spending some time with the family and getting a little rest and R&R, that kind of thing. We'll be cooking out tonight as well. I also want to get a chance after I swim a little bit, spend some time with the family at the pool. I want to work on the equipment, sharpen blades, maybe pressure wash some of the stuff as well. So some of the mowers, get those pressure washed. But anyway, overall, a good day. Been nice to have some help. Been nice, you know, on some of these yards, some pretty big yards I did. You know, I did a lot of walking today, guys. A lot of walking, that kind of thing. So yeah, I think I ended up doing $510 in 6 hours. I started around 6:30 and finished up right at 12:30, the last yard. So yeah, pretty good. I mean, not bad, $510 solo, 6 hours. And I picked up another yard too, by the way, guys. Small yard, postage stamp style yard, just really small. And it's right across the street from the existing customer that I already have. So yeah, I'll probably end up doing the spraying as well. So yeah, it won't take me that long. And I could probably literally knock it out in 20 minutes by myself. Thought about going ahead and doing it, but I decided not to. Like I said, I'm just kind of tired and wanted to get back home, spend some time with the family. But yeah, hey, listen, guys, got a couple things going on, and I'll talk more about this later. But yeah, let me know on the oil. You know, appreciate Mike bringing up the oil that he mentioned. I think it's called Redline. I guess a really good, you know, quality oil. Like I said, I'll be pouring castor oil 20W50 and the new lazor here in a minute after it gets done draining. You know, obviously I'll go ahead and change the filter, that kind of thing too. I'll probably leave the fuel filter on there. I'm not really worried about that. I mean, obviously it's 50 hours, so yeah, I'll leave it on there and probably change it out next time. I'll go ahead and obviously change the filter out to go along with some new oil. But yeah, y'all, I want to let you know, and I talked about doing a shop, so I just got a call from my realtor about some land that I'm looking at not too far from my house, a couple miles. And I actually looked at it last fall and came close to buying it then, but just wasn't really fully prepared. So yeah, looks like we just got done talking. Looks like we're going to make an offer for it. It's 4 acres, commercial rated property, so I can build a shop. And I'm planning on, you know, on down the road, you know, obviously depending on how much things cost, that kind of thing, to build, you know, building some other investment style properties, you know, storage building type deal or shop related buildings, that kind of thing, guys to rent out. So yeah, looking forward to doing that. So yeah, hopefully the offer that I talked to Alan about, they'll be happy with, and you know, we can go through with it, because it actually end up being a little bit cheaper than I was expecting. So really hoping things work out there, because I really feel like I need a shop and that kind of thing to really start trying to grow and add guys, and obviously get all these trucks out of my driveway, you know, make my wife happy. But anyway, yeah, so I'll keep y'all updated on that situation. As far as the land, I'm hoping everything goes smoothly there. I'm able to get it for the offer that I'm going to make. You know, it'll be a cash offer too, so I'm not going to borrow any money. I'm just going to go ahead and pay cash for it. I got saved up, so that'll be good. But yeah, we'll see how things go there, and I'll keep y'all updated. But yeah, y'all, hey, listen, I don't want to keep the video too long. I don't want to make it too long, so I'll wrap this up. I hope you're having a good weekend. Do what I'm doing now. Get some R&R, spend some time with your family, kids if you have kids, that kind of thing. And again, let me know on the oil, guys. I'm curious what y'all use. The Redline that Mike brought up in the comments. Like I said, I believe I've heard of that, but I've never used it, so I may end up, you know, getting some of that and using it next time. But y'all let me know what y'all use, guys, and feel free to comment on anything else. Hope you're having a great weekend. Make it to church tomorrow, and I'll plan on doing a video. Hopefully James shows up Monday. We'll see. I'll do a video Monday and let you know some things going on. But yeah, have a blessed weekend, guys, and get some rest, and I'll talk to you later.